Welcome, combatants, to another day in the arena. It's your boy James, aka NeuralNet Games, and today I'm bringing you an equipment build with some of the new cards for Alchemy. This is an Alchemy video, and we've got some super sweet synergies, and we can just get rolling with double strike and indestructible creatures and equipment everywhere. Creatures getting buffed off of equipment. It's so good. It is so good. It's so fun. I have some epic matches in this footage. I go toe to toe with an Azorius control deck. There's extra turns. There's board wipes. There's a Hullbreaker horror. And one of us dies at exactly 0. Perfect damage. You got to watch to find out, though. It's the first game. Watch the first game. It's so good. It's so good. I think it's the first game. Hopefully. I've played a lot of games testing this deck. I was actually using our new card Arms Dealer. I'm going to show you that real quick. What's it called? Arms Scavenger. So this has a bunch of stuff in it, like a bunch of artifacts, boots of speed, stuff like that. You got to put it in your deck to actually look at the spell book. So Cliffhaven Kitesail, Colossus Hammer, equipped creature gets +10/+10, Dueling Rapier, Spare Dagger, Tournament, blah, 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 blah. There's lots of good stuff in here, but this card is so slow. I feel like it needed to be in a different shell. I tried using it, and it's just nowhere near as good as a Kor Blademaster on turn 2, because what happens is you get your Kor Blademaster on turn 2, turn 3 you Expedition Supplier, and you get a Goblin Fireblade Charger, and all of a sudden it's doing 4 damage, and you just spiral really fast with Kor Blademaster, and Kargan Intimidator allows you to stop their early blockers. And so the difference between these two cards and this Armed Scavenger, it's not even close. This card looks so cool, and maybe it is in a different type of deck, like almost like a control equipment deck, right? Where maybe you just have less creatures and you have more ways of slowing down the game so that you can get a bunch of equipment out and essentially have, creatures that don't die because they're equipped with the Sword of the Realms or something, but you don't have nearly as many creatures. This is more about kind of just spiraling, right? So our ideal play here, we're going to get rid of this. Our ideal play is, of course, to come out with Fireblade on turn 1. Usually it's Kor Blademaster, but Kargan Intimidator's right up there, right? And then we want an Expedition Supplier into an Inquisitor Captain. So here's some cool synergies. So turn 3, we get to make a knife, right? We make a Fireblade Charger. That's a 2/2. It does 4 damage. We've got a double striking Kor Blademaster out. So that's 6 damage on turn 3. Turn 4, we go Inquisitor Captain. If we can grab another Expedition Supplier, we've got all of our creatures equipped and double striking on turn 4. And we've got 5 creatures on the board. It's so good. And some of them are tougher. So lots of times you can outrun a Meat Hook Massacre by using your Expedition Supplier. And this card is just so amazing. If you play this card and you've already got 2 Expedition Suppliers out, you can make, you only make 2 knives. You only make 2 knives per turn. But if you do that 2 turns in a row, you've got that's +4/+4, and you're double striking, and potentially you have somebody out that can stop some of their creatures from blocking. Yeah, it is very, very good. I love this deck. Maybe equipment's viable again. Maybe it's viable. I don't know if it ever really was viable, but maybe it's actually a good deck now. So again, Kor Blademaster, equipped warriors you control have double strike. Everybody's pretty much a warrior just about, except for the Brutal Cathars, the Inquisitor Captains, and then Halvars. But everybody else is a warrior, and so you got plenty of warriors to get the job done. Cowards can't block warriors. Kargan Intimidator gets +1/+1, and target warrior gains trample. So that, when you've got double strikers and you can make creatures not block, and you can give somebody trample, look out below. The bad things are going to happen to your opponents. I forgot to ask, If you like the video, if you enjoy the deck, if you're enjoying this alchemy content, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications. That's that little bell. You just need to hit that. And then whenever I put out a video, you'll be notified right away. So don't forget to do that. Very important. We got 2 Shatterskull Smashings, helps with the mana base, and just gives us, you know, a late game burn spell, right? To get rid of a couple annoying things like, you know, some eye twitches or some pests or something. 4 brutal Cathar is so great when you can seek with the Inquisitor Captain to get a 3/3 vigilance and then a 2/2 that can proc your Expedition Suppliers, both, right? And then you get to remove a creature. That is a huge swing. Inquisitor Captain is, I think, probably one of the better cards. It has done some serious work. And it's also so good. Here's another synergy for you. We've got Halvar, right? You equip the Sword of the Realms on the Inquisitor Captain. It becomes a 5/3. When it dies, it just goes back to your hand. You recast it, you get 2 more creatures. I do that a few times in these games. It works. It works. It's only a 2 equip cost. And yeah, it's, I mean, such a good synergy. And like nobody ever wants to Fading Hope or divide this Inquisitor Captain because there's too much value coming down from it. And we just have all good creatures in here, right? Anything, except once in a while you get a late Fireblade Charger that sucks, but anything you're going to grab with the Inquisitor Captain, the Brutal Cathar, the Expedition Supplier, the Akiri Fearless Voyager. I haven't talked about that yet, so let's talk about that right now. A 3/3 legendary core warrior, so procs with all our warrior stuff. Whenever you attack a player with 1 or more equipped creatures, draw a card. So good. And on top of that, board wipe protection. 1 white. You may unattach an equipment from a creature you control. If you do, tap that creature and it gains indestructible until end of turn. Yes, that is so beautiful with all of our artifacts that the Expedition Supplier is making. And that's why this deck is now viable. I believe the Expedition Supplier combined with the Inquisitor Captain makes this deck viable because 1, we have a greater chance of getting the Expedition Supplier. 2, we don't have to take up a bunch of spots with artifacts. We don't have that many artifacts in here. I was running 2 Boots of Speed before. They just ended up being dead cards because we never want to take the time to play them. Like never. We always want to go Kor Blademaster. There's way too much strength in turn 3. There's way too much strength in turn 4 to play the Boots of Speed. Like it doesn't work. And I think that's probably one of the problems with equipment decks in the past is that you had to run too much equipment. But with this fool making equipment all over the place like a crazy person, it makes Kor Blademaster insane. It makes, you know, like Halvar insane because everybody's equipped, so you've got just double strike everywhere. And then we've also got Bruenor Battlehammer, forecasting cost, legendary dwarf warrior. Each creature you control gets +2/+0, and you may pay 0 rather than pay the equip cost of the first equip ability you activate each turn. So here's what's going to happen. You're going to get some Expedition Suppliers out. You're going to put the utility knife on creatures. They're going to die. You're going to have a few of these kicking around. This guy just starts putting them on all your creatures. You keep a reasonable amount of mana up for your Akiri, and then you're like board wipe proof, and you're drawing cards, and you're double striking. What's up? What is up with that? It is so good. And then we've got 1, 8, 9, 15, 16, 24 total lands, 26 total lands. Oh, and I forgot to mention, you're also going to see a Sajiri Shelter in the videos. I took it out because it was annoying me so much. I kept pulling it. It kept coming in tapped, and I don't feel like we need that. We probably don't even need this either. But I thought, hey, maybe if we need to go get Sword of the Realms, we can just use that, right? I don't think I ever pulled it 1 time in these games. Like literally, I can't remember pulling it 1 time. Anyways, that's the deck. You double strike, you ruthlessly create utility knives. Everybody's equipped. You've got board wipe protection. You're double striking. You're creating so much value with the Inquisitor Captain. And yeah, it's just all good. I love this deck. It's probably my favorite deck that I've created in Alchemy so far. Hope you enjoy the video. Thank you so much for watching, and let's get to it. Okay, we're on the draw. Yeah, that's fine. If we don't draw a land, we're playing that tapped right off the bat. There's no farting around. You got to get to 3 mana in this deck. There's no two ways about it. You can't just sit there and do nothing and hope for your 3rd mana and save this as a burn spell. So, okay. So that's good. So we go white. A lot of people playing this Cursebound Witch. What's in the spell book? Creature, sacrifice a creature, Witch's Cottage, 2/3 Witch's Familiar, Curse of Leeches, Cauldron Familiar, no good. Okay. There's some decent stuff in here though for a 1/2 with some card advantage, right? It's okay. Another Cursebound Witch. I don't know if you want 2 and an Eye Twitch right off the bat though. You know what I mean? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to go a little bit wide here. Kargan Intimidator is still the only thing we can do, so we'll do it. And then we'll start going Expedition Suppliers to an Inquisitor Captain probably. Or maybe into an Akiri depending on what I think is going to happen. Voldaren Bloodcaster is fine. No blocks here. Okay, and yeah, straight into Expedition Supplier. I don't think they're going to trade here, but if they do, then fine. Okay. I'm actually okay with that. We're going to have really good power here coming up. Those guys are quite dangerous. Especially if you get your Sanguine Brushstroke out and stuff like that. Like, in testing, I lost a game to this exact deck because of that card. So maybe you think it looks a little foolish, but I don't think they're going to... I don't know why they would trade there. I guess I don't see their hand, right? So... Exploit a Witch. Okay, no problem. We're going to go Expedition Supplier and hopefully grab a... Or we can go Inquisitor Captain, I should say. It's pretty good. We got Brutal Cathars. We got Expedition Suppliers in there. Almost everything is good. There's a Brutal Cathar right there, though. But I don't know if I really need to get rid of anything yet. We're only at 15. I'm going to play this tapped. And I'm actually just going to go Expedition Supplier first. One more mana to a Meat Hook is a bit of a problem too, but I think there's just as good a chance there's single target removal in here too. So... And when we play the Inquisitor Captain, it's going to get good. It's going to get real good. Because we're going to start generating a lot of token value here to pump up our creatures. They just keep wanting to hit us with that Eye Twitch, don't they? Okay. Yeah, it's Inquisitor Captain. Sure. Now we're going hard on one. Kor Blademaster is pretty damn good right now. Try and get it out of range of a Meat Hook. That's pretty dangerous. All attack, yep. Double strike. Equipped warriors from the Kor Blademaster. I like it. That's pretty fun. Oh, you just, you double chump here. Pretty much have to, don't you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they still need another mana to get to the 5/5. If they do, it's going to hurt pretty bad. But I'll just go Inquisitor Captain. I have so much more right now. Draft a card. And even the draft that's -3/-3 for humans will still have a 5/5 Expedition Supplier here. I could have went 4/4 for both, but I still want one out of range of a meat hook. Oh, they must not have it. They must not have it. Otherwise, they would have gone their eye twitch there. So yeah, we can play a Brutal Cathar and just end them, depending on what they do here. Akiri is also very good to start protecting us against board wipes. So we'll see kind of what they got going here. But Brutal Cathar is a human, and so a human will proc this. It's a pretty big change to go Brutal Cathar or something and just like make a bunch of +1/+1 counters. There we go. Why did they take their treasure instead of their eye twitch? Huge mistake. What kind of sense does that make? None. Makes no sense. None at all. Okay, so we go Inquisitor Captain. Or we go Akiri. I think we go Akiri because then we start drawing cards and we can protect our super buffed up Expedition Supplier. Draw a card, good. We get a Bruenor next turn where we can start swapping equipments around too. Brutal Cathar, procs the Expedition Supplier. It's all good. I like it. We'll play a Fireblade and we'll have 1 mana left to protect our Expedition Supplier. End the turn. 5 mana. So yeah, I think it's probably Bruenor here. Although if we play a Brutal Cathar on something, we'll have... Yeah, we still won't have protection for 2, though. We got to move a utility knife somewhere. Although, oh no, we play Brutal Cathar. We move a utility knife onto Akiri, right? Yes, that's what we're going to do. And then we're going to have protection up here. Yeah. This is good. This is good. We could attack first, but I think we want to do this first. Proc that. Get 1 here. This isn't the fastest deck in the world, but it's pretty tough to deal with, I think. We're going to attack with everyone. Okay. Yep. Make it indestructible. Pretty good. You got to tap it. So they do get to slow you down, but I still think it's really good. Maybe I keep this back. I don't know. I feel like I want to put the heat on, you know? But they just get 1 life from it anyways. But still, if they chump, I mean, really, they should be saving their chumps for the biggest. Okay, yep, they're going to save it. That's cool. We are going to protect Akiri. Maybe they have another board wipe so that I'm only going to get to protect 1 thing here. They Sanguine Breaststroke. Very good. We'll just Brutal Cathar it here. Their Blood Artiste. It's a hell of a card, Sanguine Brushstroke. Very, very, very good. Very good. Another mana would be really nice for us right now. Okay, good. Good, 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 good. Okay, so is it a Brutal Cathar for the Blood Artist? Because this is going to cause us a lot of problems. Like a lot of problems. But if I don't protect my Brutal Cathar, which I can't. Yes, I can. Yeah. You get out of here. And then we're going to put that there. And we're going to leave 3 mana up to protect against board wipes here. Draw a card. Utility knights everywhere. With board wipe protection. We just have to be careful now and we can win the game because this deck wins the game by... Yeah. By the meat hook and board wipes too, right? No Fireblade Charger. Let's see what they do here. Akiri's giving us good gas in the tank too against them. I need a Kargan Intimidator. That's what I need. Jeez. That's 4 damage to us just from them blocking. That is starting to get pretty annoying, actually. Okay. I can't play another Akiri. What do I want the most here? Bruenor doesn't really get us there, right? I mean, we can do a lot of damage. Inquisitor Captain. We got to save 2 mana for sure. So we get one or the other. Inquisitor Captain can get us what? Can get us a Kargan Warrior. I think Bruenor is just maybe going to be able to end the game for us. And let's equip. Why is that an oops? I don't understand. A 5/3. Are they going to triple block it? If they do, they're probably dead. Very tempting here. 5/3. We can make it indestructible, right? Let's go like that. More mana. Okay. Close. It's going to be very close here. I don't think we're going to do anything else. We got 3 creatures to protect. They go digging. We're at 5. We have 2 creatures to protect. They pass summon again. The all-star of the game here, hey? Absolute all-star. They don't have enough to activate their hive. They can block 2, so they block 8 and 6. We've got 12 on board right now. Whew, it's going to be close. It's going to be real close. Shatterskull Smashing would be so nice right now. Anything we could do to get rid of one of these little pains, right? Make them a coward, something. So I think we're going to have to go Inquisitor Captain and go for it here. Right? We've taken lots of time. We'll be nice to them. Give them some time to think. 1 point board wipe only, so they got nothing. Okay. It's a tight one. I'm going to think very carefully here. I'm sorry if you guys think I'm playing too slow. There's a lot of new cards, a lot of different interactions, right? They don't have the Blood Artist. My turn. Oh, the Brutal Cathar is good. Yeah. So they block 8, right? We play a Brutal Cathar. We get +1/+1. So 7, 9, 14, 19 damage. But they will lose. They will get life. Will the die come through first? I don't think so. So, okay. So let's Brutal Cathar, right? 1, 2, 3. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4 more mana. Ay. So close. And then I guess we're going to attach it here because that's another. Yeah, they're dead. They're dead. It would have been, yeah, we would have attached it, got +2, and they were dead. Nice. Okay, we're on the play. Yes. That shall be fine. No turn 1 play, but this is more a turn 2 play deck anyways. Into an Akiri. Don't have any equipment though. It's kind of a bit of a problem. Another Kor Blademaster is not really what we're looking for. In testing, I have drawn almost no Halvars. It has been crazy. Like, I would love to draw a Halvar. Okay, another red land. Is it Akiri? It's probably Akiri, right? Two damage to them. Juari? Nope. Probably just a Fading Hope or something, right? Yep, there you go. They don't get to scry, though. Oh, 3 or less. Yes, they do. I was thinking it's 2. Inquisitor Captain next. They sunset. Okay. We sundown. We could Shatterskull Smashing both of them. Is that worth it? Probably, right? They can prevent a decent amount of damage, but we don't really build much of a board that way. So I think we're just going to attack here. They can trade 2 for 1 here if they want. They don't. They just go 1 for 1. Okay. Sundown Pass. We don't have any equipment, so we're going to go Inquisitor Captain first here. I guess it's a brutal Cathar. They haven't foretold their Doomscar yet, so they can't quite get there. We have no equipment. Really, I needed one of my Expedition Suppliers, like, badly. If we don't get equipment, I'm not going to play Akiri here. I'm just not. I think the best thing to do right now is to play a Halvar as the equipment. And I think we're going to protect... Yeah, it's not a warrior, though, you know? The value's almost, like, gone now. But, yes, when they board wipe us... Okay, that's definitely the play. Now when they board wipe us, the Inquisitor Captain is going to come back into our hand, and we'll just play it again. So go ahead. You do your board wipe. We get another land. It would be... We won't have to take 3 if we do. Okay, we're taking 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need 6 to put the sword on. That's beast mode right there is what that is. Expedition Supplier or Akiri. Akiri right now. Yeah. That's how you get her done. We're gonna have to wipe again. Okay. What are they gonna do with that? This is a pretty good way of doing it, I guess, right? So I guess we're going Inquisitor Captain first again. See if they have a counterspell or something for it here. They divide it. Okay, so we're at 3 mana. So we can go Akiri, right? Blademaster, Kargan Intimidator. What's the best thing to do? Akiri first. If they kill it, hey, that's okay. We're playing a pretty good game. They're going to have to play some cards out to get their teachings going here. Inquisitor Captain doing some work. 4 mana. Teferi, okay. Now they can teachings.
Innistrad has been through enough. It needs our help.
They tap it, yeah, okay.
Second there. Who's counting?
That's pretty good right there. That's pretty good. They teachings, yeah. That's pretty good. I guess we'll have to try and get rid of Teferi. So I think the best thing to do here is Inquisitor Captain first, right? good God. Are you kidding me right now? I mean, this is still fairly decent, but... I guess we have to go Akiri right now. We can kill Teferi, or we can just try and actually kill them. I mean, we get to put 10 damage potentially here. See what they do. See if they have a flipping another Fading Hope. I don't see them doing it. I think I'm just going to attack them. Get to draw a card. Wow, we got it through. 10 damage. The Sword of the Realms doing work. Doing work. They've been holding us off, but they don't really have a game plan to beat us at this point. The board wipes with how much mana we have are not super effective. We just keep rebuilding a board. That's a lot of mana, though, from that one go, good lord. It's not even legendary. They get to draft from this spellbook. I think this spellbook is pretty good, right? Yeah, they get Day of Judgment, Time Warp, Counter Spell. Yeah, we could be in some pretty big trouble here still. So they're going to get back to 5 mana, so they can wipe the board if they got a wipe, right? They throw away an Elite Spellbinder, yeah. Pretty cool combo here. I'm liking this. I'm liking the looks of this. Pretty deadly with the spellbook, with the fairy. This is very nice. They do have a blocker for the with the Cave of the Frost Dragon. They take an extra turn. Nice. Good stuff. So many cool new decks coming out from Alchemy. We'll see what really starts dominating. This may be a dominating card, right? That's 4. That's 4. On turn 5, you can do some pretty serious work, right? Essentially, you can get to like a Time Warp or something. Okay. Yeah, you can't redo it though. You can't do it more than once. So they've used their 2 cards from there. They've got 5 mana. They're slowly manually tapping things. What's his emblem? Yeah. Hullbreaker's pretty good here. Let's see if they actually have the other spells to cast, though. Like, do they actually have anything else to do with it? Can they start returning things? They have 5 mana, right? So let's just start Brutal Catharing and making them deal with the Brutal Cathar. See if they have enough. They're going to need a couple spells, right? Pretty good top deck there against the Hullbreaker. They got 5 mana. They need 2 spells. They Deluge. Okay. They have to go. Yeah, they actually have to do that to save themselves, right? However, I can also... Okay. Yeah, I can't quite get there. I think I can only get 2. Yeah, we take that. Okay. How else do I get this done? So he's not a flippin' warrior. Trample. I don't really care about this. Akiri gets me card draw. This gets me to 9, though. Let's see if they have something. Let's see if we can pull it off. Oh, wee! Oh, man. Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay, we're on the draw. Quite a good hand. Very good hand here. You just need a turn 3 Akiri or something, and we'll be in real good shape. I'm gonna have to choose between the Intimidator and the Blademaster, but that's okay. Fireblade Charger first. Another Inquisitor Captain. This card, wow, wow. How about that last Teferi game? That was a cool game. Oh, we got a dragon. We got a dragon situation here. It's dragon ramp. So I gotta try and get me. Okay, so what's better here? The Blademaster. I don't have anything to equip, so it's the Kargan Intimidator. They have no mana. You can just cast away here and go. But this means a turn 4 mana form, a turn for Moonveil Regent. Oh, they get nothing. They have none of their 4 casting cost dragons? Really? We have no turn to play. We have nothing to equip. We're going to spend all of our mana, so we're just going to attack. They may Dragonfire something here. Oh, they Prismari Command. Okay. Can't buff it up enough to survive anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, so we got to go white here. We don't have to, but we are going to. And then, yeah, Inquisitor Captain's going to be pretty big. They're no turn 4 dragon between the new Tyrant Dragon, right? Moonveil Regent, Mana Form, Hellkite. There's the Town Razor, yeah. Okay, got to make sure not to sacrifice it. Sacrifice it? No, we don't want to sacrifice it. We don't like that. Come on, Brutal Cathar right here. No attacks yet. Kiri's not helping us. We haven't got any of our equipment. No Expedition Supplier, no Sword of the Realms. They get another Town Razor Tyrant. You jerk. Dragon. Okay, they do 4 to me. Okay, so I want to keep one and get rid of the other probably. We're at 4 mana. I don't think we need anything else except, yeah, we do actually need it because we need to make sure that we can put lethal damage on them by stopping a blocker, right? Yeah. Sacrifice it? No. Sacrifice it? No. They can put 8 on us. Okay, so we need a Kargan Intimidator. Come on, Kargan Intimidator. Damn you! Come on, that is the worst possible pulls. The worst possible pulls here. Awful. Just awful. We have to all attack here. It's the only thing we can do. We won't have enough, even if we get a Kargan Warrior next time, to kill them if we don't. We needed a Kargan Intimidator there. If we get one, we win the game probably. We're one away. 6, 8, 9. We have enough. They sacrifice it, they go get a dragon. They get a Leyline Tyrant. So I'm gonna have to sacrifice all my lands. We need a Kargan Intimidator. Are they gonna safety it here? They're gonna safety it. Okay, so we're gonna sacrifice that, right? We're gonna decline that, and it doesn't matter. We need a Kargan Intimidator here. And as much mana as we can get. Nice. Just a bunch of Kor Blademasters and no equipment. Nice. We'll give him a good game. I like the new dragon deck. Townraiser Tyrant has some potential. I don't know. I don't know if it's better than the other dragons, but how am I getting this stupid Sajiri Shelter every time? Every flippin' game. I just lost a game. It was just a boring game, guys. And just what it's not worth watching. I know some people have asked me for losses, but number one, this is an entertainment channel, and watching me get completely railroaded by land and then another werewolf deck just curving out like crazy and putting 25 damage on me on turn 5, not really the most entertaining. And yeah, oh, this is a cool card. I like this card. First Strike. So whatever we put up, during any turn you attacked with a will, you may cast that card and you may spend mana. Exile a non-land card from their library. Okay, well, that's okay. It's not the end of the world. I still think we want to go Kor Blademaster first here. And then into an Akiri. I think, what do I have? 9? I've got 9 equipment in this deck, right? Or did I take out the runes? Another flippin' Tovolar. Yeah, we can't block. Yeah, the last game I played was a werewolf deck that just curved hard on me. It was ruthless. Fireblade Charger can come next turn. Tovolar for Akiri, I guess, at this point, just because we can't have them drawing a ridiculous amount of cards. We just can't. They can't attack with the Rahilda unless they do something. Are they just going to have a couple perfect burn spells against me here? I guess I have to. I don't know what they're going to do. What are they going to inscription or something? I have to. I have to. No matter what. There's some trick, or they want to trade. Fine. Maybe they thought, I guess they were trying to bluff me. They got a Kargan Intimidator. Kessig Naturalist, not bad. Okay, now we get an Expedition Supplier, which means we can get ourselves a 3/3 double striker and a Goblin Fireblade. Okay, so what we have to do though, right? They're going to stop one of us from blocking with the Kargan Intimidator, right? Becomes a coward. Cowards can't block warriors. So I guess we actually have to put it here. I don't think there's any reason to attack yet. So Kor Blademaster can still deal with the Kargan Intimidator. Another Arlen. That was another card they had against me. Going to night, getting hasty on me. It was pretty gross. Okay, so Akiri is core. This is human, so it's better. This is going to be beast mode right here. Yeah. Okay, we get another Expedition Supplier. All double strikers now? I think we're just going to attack with 1. 4 damage. We got a bunch of double strikers here. We're out of range of any 2-point like Cinderclasm or anything crazy like that for the most part, right? Although we will stop double striking if we do. So it's probably time to pump up the Kor Blademaster at some point here. We've got an Akiri. This is also going to be quite useful. Oh, they're dead. That's pretty strong right there. That's pretty good. Okay, we're on the draw again. Kind of annoying. Pretty good turn 1 pull there, though. Pretty good turn 1 draw. Kor Blademaster into an Expedition Supplier, and we are off and running. Into an Inquisitor Captain. This is the curve. This is the curve. This is the curve. Druid class, you're going to have to go fast. You're going to have to go fast to do what you need to do against me. Do they have another land in hand? Sometimes these decks run into the problem of they get so many lands that they just don't actually do anything. Equipped warriors get double strike. Okay. So they have 3 cards left and lots of land. These decks don't usually have a lot of removal, though. Oh, they dumped a key to the archive. This card is very good. This card is very good, as you've seen if you've watched this far. Oh, yeah. Okay, so is it the Inquisitor Captain or is it the other Expedition Supplier? I think it's the other Expedition Supplier, right? Yeah, that's pretty nasty. Yeah. They can get a hasty land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They can level up here. See if they can get enough going to stop us. I would be surprised because I can also go Kargan Intimidator to stop any blockers here. Yeah, you got 2 cards in hand. I don't think you're going to live. So I think just the number one thing we do is Kargan Intimidator. We stop a block, right? And we do 4. And this is a human too. Yeah, let's start there. Can't block. Okay. So we only get 8. It's only +1/+1 for the Kargan. Warrior gets trampled, does nothing for us. Okay. They pretty much need a board wipe to stop us, right? We got 2 Kor Blademasters. I don't think it's going to be enough, but you never know. Why didn't they play their other card first? They could have had 3 cards. Oh, they meat hook. Crazy. Wow, good job. 3-point just rando meat hook massacre here. And it's delaying on that goblin, on that Fireblade Charger. It did it to me last time. It just delayed the damage so long. It didn't proc it there. And now I get 2 Brutal Cathars. Give me a break on that. They can get some hasty lands going now, right? I get some very strong hasty lands. Wow. Just wow. Absolute wowness. I don't think we're going to block. We have to be careful the next turn. We can go Kor Blademaster, or we can go another Inquisitor Captain. We play this as a land. Let's go another Inquisitor Captain here and hope, and we probably won't even get 1 Brutal Cathar this time, is what I'm guessing. Yeah, we will not. I think it's going to be Kargan Intimidator, right? They'll have 2 lands here. We can survive a hit. Yeah, we can't. If they can get rid of one of our creatures. I don't think it matters though, right? I think we just have to put the 6 and hope. We got to gamble here. If they have something that can get rid of it. Ah, it's so damn close, you know? I think I'm just going to go 1. I'd rather sack the Inquisitor Captain than the Moonrage Brute. I'd also rather they divided one of the Inquisitor Captains. If that's what they're going to do. Because they can have 2 hasties here, right? There we go. I would have been dead. We have to block here. I think it's the Inquisitor Captain. What a game. Good game. Yeah, they get back up to 10. They Druid class, get another one, yeah. But we can make it a coward, right? And we are going to take one of you. Okay, so we get an extra land here. Utility Knife gets us to 6 and 8. Fireblade Charger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can equip and do one thing, right? Okay, so we equip for 3. This does 8. We get to 10, right? They're tapped out. So Kor Blademaster, we have just enough. Equipped warriors. 3 to here. Right? +1/+1. Good game. Boom! Pulled it out. Yeah. Yeah, yeah.